Hello, welcome. I'm so happy you're here. In this video, I'm going to talk about how to dissolve triggering patterns in your relationship. This is a big one and so important. Really, if you can learn to do this, you're going to be much happier in your relationship, as I'm sure, as I'm sure you know, because none of us like to be triggered. Before I jump into the video, please, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe below. Also like this video so other people can see it as well. And I offer sessions. There's a link for my sessions below, as well as links to my manifesting courses below. Okay. And one of those courses, called Free Yourself, is about dissolving triggering patterns in your relationship. So if you want to know more, look at that below. Okay. How to dissolve triggering patterns in your relationship. So first of all, it's very important for you to know that the triggers you're experiencing with your partner are something you have created in your relationship. Okay? You've created them with your own instilled beliefs about relationships. These beliefs come from wounding in our childhood. They come from our parents' patterns. They come from your own fears. It can come from anywhere. But essentially, you have belief systems that are already created that are basically your fears or things that you don't like in your relationship. So let's choose one to use an example. Let's say that a pattern, a triggering pattern that occurs in your relationship is you often feel overlooked or ignored by your partner. Okay, so it could be that this pattern started way back early in your life when either your father or your mother or both of them just didn't have a lot of time to pay attention to you, and so you felt ignored as a kid. Here you are now as an adult, and you're continuing this pattern in your romantic relationship. Very common. What's very important for you to understand is that you are creating, not only did you attract a partner in who is going to play this out with you, but it's even deeper than that, because it really has nothing to do with the other person. You would play this pattern out with anyone who came into your reality as a partner. And the reason you would play this out with anyone, even if they started as a partner who didn't ignore you, and then you're going to create them into a partner who ignores you. And the reason is you are molding and shaping your partner based on your beliefs. Okay, your beliefs about what happened in relationships, who your partner is, how you're treated, all of that. So the way to dissolve triggering patterns in relationships, there's a couple things you need to do. Number one, you have to recognize that you are fully responsible for this pattern occurring in your relationship. We have to stop blaming our partners for showing up the way we've created them. You know, we get into blaming our partners, and I've done a fair share of blame. Like, trust me, I've really done this a lot. We blame our partners when we think that they are a separate being and that they are doing something to us that is separate from our own creation. They're not. They're not separate than you. You created him to be who he's being right now with you. You created that. So when you take absolute full responsibility for him or her being your creation, you can start to recreate. So I'm going to say recreation is going to be number 3. Number 2, you have to stop reacting to what they're doing. Okay, so again, if your partner doesn't pay attention to you or ignores you, once you realize, okay, I created that pattern, you have to stop reacting to it. Anytime you are reacting to a pattern in your relationship, you're just impressing your subconscious mind so you can create it again and again. So you have to stop reacting. The way you stop reacting is telling yourself, okay, yeah, I created this. Oops. Okay, I created this, so stop reacting. They're not doing something to you. You've created it. The third thing is you need to recreate your partner into how you want him or her to be. So sticking with the example of feeling not paid attention to, you have to start imagining and feeling your partner paying attention to you the way you want. You have to create it in your inner world. You have to create it in your inner world. You have to imagine it, see it, feel him being that way. You hear him speaking to you the way you want him to speak to you. You feel the new dynamic inside of yourself. And the fourth thing you have to do is you have to persist in this new reality that you have created within yourself. Okay, so it may take some time for your partner to shift, and he may, for however long, like still continue to ignore you. You have to continue to not react to that and persist in the new belief. Now he loves me. He's going to pay attention to me. He does pay attention to me. He loves me. He loves me. He loves me. If you persist in the new belief, it will come into form. Okay? This is some powerful stuff. Good luck. I can't wait to hear how it goes. Let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear how this goes for you. And if you like this video, please like it and share it. And that's it. I'll see you soon. Bye.